Hi, as you can see from the intro video, today I'm playing a really simple 4 on the floor kick drum, a 2 and 4 snare, but on top of that I'm taking a right hand 16th note pattern on the hi-hat and chopping it up to make a lot more interesting rhythmic patterns out of it. Sometimes I'm just playing single hits, sometimes I'm playing double hits, and sometimes I'm playing triple hits. And by combining all these different stickings over this simple groove, you can really get some nice interesting phrasing and rhythms over a groove that's just driving along, and also a groove you'll be playing in lots of songs in lots of different styles. The first thing to do is the single hits. So what we're going to do is just establish the time, sing it out, and then try and work our way through it so you can really understand how to play this. So let's set up the groove. Boom, ba, boom, ba. And all we're going to play is the quarter notes, yeah. Right, that's simple enough. So let's keep the groove going. And now let's play it on the offbeat. So we've got boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, 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 boom. The next one to do is the 8th note hi-hat, which everyone plays in a million grooves. That sounds like this. Boom. The next one is the tricky one. We are taking the 8th note pattern, but we are moving it along 1/16, so it's on 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, The next group of exercises uses 2/16ths. So what we do here is we play 2/16ths in a row and we make a groove with it, and then we move it along 1/16th and then groove again, and then one more 16th and then one more 16th. So there's 4 permutations of this. Here's the first one. Boom, ba, first 2/16ths, ba. Okay, let's keep that groove going and move it along 1/16th. And let's keep going, grooving along. And now we're going to put it on the and. 1. And for the final one, we're going to play the first 16th and the last one. So there we have all the permutations, all 4, and now let's take that onto the kit and see what it sounds like. The next exercise is to do 3 note groupings. So we're going to play the 1 E and A with the right hand on the hi-hat, and then take that part and move it along 1/16th at a time. So there's 4 permutations of that. Let's give this a go. Let's set up the groove first. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Now the next thing is to move it 1/16th along. Here we go. Right, so we still got the feel going. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Now we start on the end. Ba, boom, ba, boom. And now for the last one, which is probably the most tricky one, we're going to play the last 16th and then the 2 after that. So that sounds like this. Boom, ba, boom. Okay, so let's take this now from the beach onto the kit and give it a go. Another really interesting thing to do is to take 2-note groupings of 16th notes, then leave one gap and then do another 2 notes and just keep cycling that round and repeating it. Now that phrase will take about 3 bars to come round, and it gives you a 3/4 feel, which is really nice and puts a lot of tension into the hi-hat and makes your phrasing a lot more interesting. And you can also play a little bit more across the bar line like that, while the bass drum and snare drum are keeping that really solid time. That sounds like this. Boom, ba, boom, ba. So now it's up to you to take this basic concept that I've given you, chop these rhythms up, play them in all the different positions, play them on all different sound sources, get a flow to it so you can improvise with it and you don't stutter and stumble when a creative idea comes to your head. It's like trying to find a word. Sometimes here I'm talking to you and I stumble trying to find the word, and you find the same in your playing, but doing it repetitively over and over and over again, it just becomes a part of you. You can then take it out onto the gig, and when you're playing a groove, you can sympathize with what's going around and pick out some nice little phrases on the top end of the kit while keeping that really nice established solid groove there so the band members aren't lost, but there's some more interest coming on the kit.